Dr. Fang Sun was the firstborn in a family of 6 children and 2 elder sisters and 4 younger brothers. According to Chinese tradition, the oldest son is the primary heir and holds a critical role in the family. His sudden death was a great loss for the entire family. Not so long after his birth, his family established Teco Westinghouse Electrical and Machinery Company in 1956. Now, Teco is a top 500 company and a leader in the world of electronics. Frank enjoyed a happy married life. These pictures were among the last taken of Frank and his children. I now know my short lifetime was God's grace, for I was especially chosen to carry out His mission, not alone, but with you and many other Harvard graduates collectively, just like Paul in Acts 20:24. However, I consider my life worth nothing to me. My only aim is to finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given me, the task of testifying to the good news of God's grace. I was extremely lucky to enter Harvard University to meet with the world's best professors who opened my eyes to see the meaning of life. It is not power or strength, but the mission to do good to others that brings meaning. After receiving his degree in maternal and child health, Dr. Frank acquired the knowledge of family planning and maternal and infant health. These skills were applicable across public health disciplines such as planning, research, monitoring, and advocacy. His philosophy for life: dedication to work. Leadership is a matter of intelligence, trustworthiness, humaneness, courage, and discipline. And gratefulness, thus dedication to serve the country. Shui Li is located in the middle of Taiwan in a mountainous area of Nantou. This area is mainly inhabited by the Aboriginal peoples of Taiwan. These people made their lives through agriculture, tea production, wood carving handicrafts, winery, pottery, and dried sweet fruits. In the region is the famous snake kiln, where people burn timber to heat the kiln for pottery production. Unfortunately, with the downfall of the economy in Shui Li, the ceramic vats and vegetable potteries made in the snake kiln were replaced by durable plastics. This long drawn-out economic recession brought the district of Nantou to the verge of bankruptcy. The snake kiln owner, Mr. Lin Guolong, was worried about the outcome at his pottery factory. Dr. Fang Sun suggested him to protect the cultural heritage of the snake kiln and transform the factory into a tourist attraction. In 2008, this snake kiln was registered under the protection of the World Cultural and Natural Heritage UNESCO. This is a great success story of the cultural sustainability of the Shui Li community. The industrialization brought prosperity again to the Nantou district. The major contribution led to this and the establishment of the Mingtan Water Dam and its hydroelectric power plant in Shui Li. The chief engineer of the project, Mr. Peng Hui Sun, told us it was a small thing and not to talk too much about it. To our surprise, it turned out to be the sole environmentally friendly clean energy plant in Taiwan and is ranked 9th in the world among pump storage hydropower plants. This humbleness is our Sun family's tradition. An experienced engineer will utilize his profound knowledge of technology to bring benefits to nature and to mankind. Leaders expect the best from themselves and inspire others to do the right thing. They set direction, build an inspiring vision, set priorities, and create something new. A vision is a realistic, convincing, and attractive depiction of where you want to be and what you want to achieve in the future. The project may be small, but the vision can be big. The designer is well aware of the big effect a power station will bring to mankind. My uncle Peng Hui Sun, co-founder of the Teco Electric and Machinery Company Limited, was the leader of this project from its origin in 1934 through the Japanese occupancy of Taiwan. In 1989, the hydropower plant was reconstructed to its current scale. With a drop of 320 meters, the water flow generates a steady stream of electricity. The total amount of electricity produced reached 2.7 million kilowatts. This clean energy plant is now the largest pump storage hydropower plant in Asia and 9th in the world. Never underestimate your small contribution can make. Frank's philosophy: suffering will not be forever, and the dark tunnel is followed by the light. Keeping this perspective can change your mind and spirit. Success comes from big vision and good leadership. 31 years ago, I traveled 2 hours each day to the nearby Aboriginal villages, where I provided routine medical checkups. Not only poverty was a problem, but the public transportation was not available. Medical services and the delivery of babies were carried out by tribes in a traditional way. Although Xiangcheng Hospital was at the time the biggest in town, Shuili populations in Nantou District were underserved. To meet the needs of patients at different levels, my hospital provided maternity wards and outpatient equipped services with modern facilities. 30 years ago, Xiangcheng Hospital was the most sought-after hospital in the Nantou District, and I was the only doctor of obstetrics and gynecology. Most clinics and practices were operated by midwives and medically trained assistants. I remember Dr. Sun very well, as my first child, now 31 years old, was delivered by him. I recall the day when my husband and I traveled from distant away village to the Xiangcheng Hospital. I was very scared as the time drew near. I was afraid to die on the way. Finally, we arrived at the hospital. It was 2 a.m. in the morning. We woke up Dr. Sun, and he was very calm and helpful. You know, he had a sense of humor. He said, "Your first child will not come until lunchtime. He prefers to stay in your cozy room for a while. Why not climb up and down the staircase as a morning exercise?" I followed the instruction, and my son arrived at noon, just as Dr. Sun had said. I knew he was a graduate from Harvard University and was the best obstetric doctor in the area. Lucky for me. I came to this area in 1993 to serve Aboriginal villagers, in particular to serve as a physician and pastor. I'm able to speak the Bulong language and familiar with the culture and heritage of this tribe as well. From the elder people in the village, I have heard many positive comments about Dr. Sun. He was handsome, straightforward, and zealous to help people in need. I'm sorry to know that he passed away so young. From the standpoint of healthcare in this remote area, I can see his profession is very much needed. Child and youth healthcare mean a lot to the Aboriginal people. Young women pregnancy rates are high in this culture, and there is a need for professional services. OBGYN is badly needed in this area. If he were to have lived longer, I am sure he would have brought more harmony and health benefits to many families and female patients.
园林科的车长嘛，我洗车，不知道有那个下面有那个玻璃嘛，我的脚就被割到的时候，那个伤口那么深，然后我那个司机送我到那个项昌嘛到那边医院，那个以前所以是蛮大的哦，以前我们那年代那个乡镇医院蛮大，会给人家欠啊，嘿对，嘿，因为。有一个那个客人去那边缴费他就到我那边说有没有钱，我那时身上也没有带钱因为我们上班不能带钱嘛。
Dr. Sun's medical dedication to the Nantou community was profound. Due to poverty, unhygienic living conditions, and alcohol abuse, many accidents occurred in the Nantou district. So he dedicated himself to improving the healthcare in the region. He set up training courses to enable natives to learn and acquire medical knowledge. He informed of environmental issues and of disease prevention. Frequent visits to care for families with small children and women who happen to be pregnant was his regular routine. He provided health and hygienic information booklets, treated cases of depression, osteoporosis, cancer, TB, and to ensure consultation and prevention services were available to those who needed it. My name is Sarum. I'm from the Bulong tribe, and I'm just a medical helper in this practice. I did not have a chance to receive higher education as I had to help my family household and raise my siblings. I used to help out in a restaurant and cut pineapples. I worked in a weaving company for a small wage and performed dancing for tourists who came to visit our tribe. It seems women do not have any value except for bearing babies. So I was very happy to come to work for Dr. Lin's clinic, where I have learned to help people. It would have been very good to have the chance to learn under Dr. Sun's guidance to acquire knowledge of maternal and child care to establish self-esteem and respect for others. I am sure a healthy mother will have a happy child and a happy family life. Life is short, but virtue can only spread to a distant future.